subscribe, it's a vibe, ayy. Come subscribe it all the time, it's a vibe, ayy.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Keyshawn Ray, and I'm back with another video. Y'all, this is a story time, and it's a pretty good one at that. So, y'all, before we get into this video, make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe, because that'll really do me a big favor on my channel, and I would really appreciate it. Let's try to get this channel to 100 subscribers, y'all. I'm still trying to build my shit, so like, let's make it happen. Let's make it. All right, y'all, so this story is about the time my man beat up my cousin. Okay, yeah, let's get right into it. So, I have this cousin, right? And I'm going to call him Stubby, all right? So, I have this cousin named Stubby, right? And Stubby and I are the same age. And for our whole entire lives, he always used to pick on me. He used to pick me all the time. You would think that we would had a close relationship considering that we were the same age, but we did not. I could not stand his ass, and he could not stand me. Okay? He couldn't have. But he used to pick on me all the time. He used to mess with me all the time. And I used to get so fed up about it. But I never did nothing about it, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm a girl regardless. He's a boy, I'm a girl. And I just used to always cry about it when we were younger. So, like, he used to do shit. Like, one time we were in school. And I had went to the bathroom. I had already got my lunch. I sat on the table, went to the bathroom, came back, and I was about to get ready to eat my lunch, right? And the girl that was sitting across from me over there, she was like, Keyshawn, don't eat that. I was like, why? And she was like, Stubby just licked your pizza. He did what? He did what? She was like, yeah, he licked your pizza. Don't eat that. He licked your pizza. I look over there at him, and he's just cracking the fuck up, like, cracking the fuck up. So I was like, okay, so I called my mom. So my mom like, hey, Stubby licked my pizza. I'm so sick of him keep doing stuff to me or whatever. I'm like really done dealing with his stuff. Like, we were in middle school at this time. Like, I'm so sick of him doing stuff to me all the time. Like, I'm so sick of it. I really am. So my mom calls my aunt and said something to her, and she was just basically like, oh, he probably really didn't do that. Girl probably lying. This and that. My aunt always took it for him. And I'm gonna call my aunt, I don't know what to call my aunt. I'm gonna just call her Auntie. I'm gonna just call her Auntie. Okay, so Auntie always took up for him. He did nothing wrong in her eyes ever. He did nothing wrong in her eyes ever. Okay, so this one particular day, Stubby, Marlon, and Twin all got into some shit. Okay, boom, they got into some shit. I'm not gonna speak on it. Boom. Okay, so a lot of shit came out of that, and a lot of beef came out of that situation between the family, where people was like getting upset with me, wasn't fucking with me and stuff because of Marlon. And I couldn't really understand where the difference came in at. But that's gonna be a whole nother story time. I'm definitely gonna give that story time for y'all to really like understand all of this shit. This day come, I'm trying to figure out a way to tell the story without telling that. I don't know. Okay, so this particular day, the day of the incident or whatever, Marlon had fell out with my cousin Ski over some girl that had said that Marlon tried to talk to her that morning or something like that, which was a lie.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
We'll start there. Called the girl and all that shit. She didn't have no receipts. She had nothing. Nothing. She just wanted Ski to be in her face because Ski was talking to my friend now. So, whatever. So, yeah, they get into it. And then Ski texts my phone, was like, hey, they call me SWAT because of how I used to be back in the day, kicking in doors and stuff, looking for Marlon's ass. So, my cousin Ski called me like SWAT. Niggas is about to come down to your crib. It's not going to be on that type of shit unless it turned into that or whatever. But we just got some shit to discuss. And I'm like, well, what is the problem? or whatever. So he ends up telling me what was going on. I was like, oh, that Marlon already told me. All of a sudden, this shit about that incident that Stubby and Twin and Marlon got into years ago, that shit ended up coming back up in this argument. And I'm trying to figure out, why the fuck is this being brought up right now? Why is this being talked about again? Why is this being talked about again? That was way back in 2019. It's 2023. Like, that's when it happened. That's when this happened in 2023. But that was 2019 when they got into that shit. So why is it being brought up today? Why? Why is it being brought up today? So that pisses me straight off because I'm so sick of it. If y'all, when I tell y'all that story, like, y'all will really understand how bad it pissed me off. It just pissed me off so bad. I was like, what the fuck? Stop bringing this shit up. So I hop in my car and I go down to my cousin's house and I'm having a conversation with Ski. So when I get in there, it's Ski, it's Stubby, and it's Crybaby in there. Y'all gonna learn who Crybaby is later on. So Ski, Stubby, and Crybaby is in there. And I'm talking to Ski. Sorry, y'all. I'm talking to Ski, trying to figure out what's like the problem, what is going on, this, that, and the third. Me and him having a conversation. Stubby want to jump in, and he want to bring up the situation with him, Twin, and Marlon from back in 2019. After everybody done squashed it, nobody's talking about it anymore or whatever, left it in the past. He want to bring it up again. Okay, mind you, I'm not talking to your ass. I'm talking to Ski. So why are you talking? And then he'll Crybaby. He gonna say some shit too. So I had to cuss him the fuck out. Okay? So the thing is, what people need to understand about me, I don't get in rare form a lot because I don't have time for that. I don't have time to be getting out of myself to put people back in their self. I don't have time for that. But if I have to do it, I'm gonna do it because, like, y'all not gonna play with me like that. Like, just because I don't indulge in drama and I don't do all that stuff doesn't mean that I can't get down with you just how you getting down with me. It's not a problem. I just don't want to do it because it's too damn much. It's too damn much. So he gonna come out and say, yeah. And he getting all loud with me or whatever. And I told him, I said, look, nigga, let me tell you something. That same bitch you thought that I was back in middle school, bitch, I'm not her. I'm not her anymore. So you best calm down with your mouth. Stop talking to me like you're crazy. Okay? Because I promise you, what you thought you wasn't you gonna get everything you should have got years ago. So please, don't come to me with no shit. I'm talking to Ski. I'm not talking to your ass. Shut the fuck up. So he goes, he gonna try to get in my face or some shit. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna back down from no nigga. But if you beat me up because you're a man, best believe I got somebody for your ass after I get the fuck up out of here. I'm gonna let you know that right now. You're not gonna put your hands on me, nigga. You a man. Don't touch me. So he's trying to get in my face. So Ski gets in between us. He pushed him out the way or whatever. And so at that point, now I'm mad because you tried to get in my face like you was trying to put your hands on me. So now I'm ready to fight. And now I'm talking that shit. And I don't want to hear nobody in the comments talking about, oh, well, y'all supposed to be family, this, that, and the third. We're not going to sit here and act like family don't fight, family don't argue. I don't want to hear none of that shit. So y'all can really, like, bounce out with that one. I don't want to hear none of that. Family going to argue, family going to get into it. They just are. And it's up to y'all if y'all grown enough to push that shit to the side and move forward. That's up to y'all. So scurry along with that comment. Thank you. Okay, so he ends up walking out of my cousin's house or whatever. So I'm following him at this point. And I done basically let him know, like, hey, I don't give a fuck. Go get your sisters. I don't care. You got me fucked up. All this shit. Okay? So I'm running my mouth because now I'm hot. So now I go back in my cousin's house or whatever. And at this point, I probably took my anger out on Ski because at this point, I'm pissed off. So I'm yelling at Ski like, yo, I want to hear it. I don't want to hear shit. Whatever. Mind you, Ski is one of my favorite cousins, honey. I never argued with Ski before. This is the first time ever in my 28 years have I ever argued with this man. Okay? So I'm really in my bag and upset, pissed off. Boom. All right. The whole time all this is going on, I'm on the phone with my sister. She's supposed to be at work. And she on the phone arguing with these niggas too. Because she's like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Okay, so there's that. So then we go ahead and I hop in my car. At this time, Stubby done already walked to the first set of apartments. He already done went up there or whatnot. So I hop in my car because I'm about to drive back to my house. And I see him outside. Okay? I don't see nobody else outside but him. All I see is him because he's my target. That's all I see. So I stopped right there in the road, and I don't know why I did. I rolled all my windows down just because I wanted to make sure his ass could hear me. So I rolled all my windows down, and I let him know I was just going off. Nose was flaring, voice was cracking, everything. I was just going the fuck off. And I don't really remember verbatim what I said to him, but I was basically letting him know, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked all the way up. I'm not that same bitch that you thought I was before. I will beat your fucking ass. Don't you ever run up on me again. I mean, I was just saying all types of stuff I don't know. But I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him. Okay? Remember that. I'm talking to him. I don't see nobody else outside. I'm talking to him. All right? Get to my house. I'm on the phone with one of my other cousins, okay? On the phone with her, and I'm like, you need to come get your cousins, because at this point, all of them done pissed me off. Talking about Ski and Stubby. I was like, at this point, everybody's pissing me off. You need to talk to your fucking cousin. Your cousin's got me fucked up. All of a sudden, 2 cars pull up, right? And then, I don't know how many people it was, guys. I think it was like 6, 7 people got out of the cars. And I'm home by myself. It's me at home. I'm in my driveway. And then Marlon's in the house. And I stay across the street from my family. So my dad's in the house and my brother's in the house. But nobody knows that they're home, right? So it's my auntie, her husband, 3 of her daughters. And, 3 of her daughters and Stubby's girlfriend, right? They pull up to my house and everybody get out the car. Pause. What that sound like? What that sound like? Okay, I thought so. It sounded like they came for some smoke. Because why y'all pulling up 2 cars deep and hopping out on the car on me? So, disclaimer, we're all cool now. So if y'all watching Storytime, hey, how y'all doing? How's your day going? That's good. They hop out on the car on me, so I'm already past 10. I'm already past 10, so I get out my car, and I had just got my new phone, and I throw my phone, bro. I throw my phone, and I'm going off. What? What's going on? What y'all trying to do? Like, I'm going off. Because, I mean, really, what would y'all do if y'all just got into some shit with they brother and son and stuff like that, and then they pull up on you like that? What's that going to sound like to you? Right. So, I'm trying, like, I'm on defense mode now at this point because, like, what are y'all trying to do? What is it? What is it? What's happening? What's tea? So, at that point, Marlon comes outside because he hear me going off or whatever. But the thing about him, though, he gonna mind his business when it's family shit because it's family shit. So he's like, okay, y'all gonna argue. Y'all do this all the time. Family do this. So he gonna stand back. So that's what he did. He just stood on the porch. That's what he did. He just stood on the porch, whatever. So my aunt is coming to me and asking me what's going on. And I basically just let her know, like, listen, auntie, this has nothing to do with you. This is about your son. Me and your son are grown. We both 28. Or 27, however we was, I don't know. But we both grown. He can come talk to me. He can come down here and he can say what he got to say to me. I don't need y'all to come down here on his behalf because my issue not with y'all right now. My issue's with him. I should be able to have a separate issue with him because we're grown. I didn't call my mom, okay? So then the Stubby's oldest sister comes. She comes walking up to me and she's like, well, why were you yelling at me and talking all that shit to me or whatever when you was coming down the street or whatever? I said, you. She was like, yeah, me. Why were you talking to me? What did you do? Did you do something to me? Did you do something to me? Because one thing about me, I'm not going to just argue with people, cuss nobody out for nothing. If you know that you didn't do nothing to me, right? And you know that you wasn't the only one standing outside, why in the world did you place yourself in that position? Still waiting on the answer. All right, so I'm like, girl, I was not talking to you. I was talking to Stubby. I wasn't talking to you. What makes you think that I was talking to you? So that pissed me off in itself because, like, so what? You pulled up on me because what you wanted to solve that problem? All right. Cool. So anyway, they're all like in my face or whatever like this. They're all in my face. and everybody saying stuff or whatever. So I'm going in on everybody at the same time, because at the end of the day, I love a good challenge, and I love a good one. I love a good one. I like when people think that they can all come and bum rush me at one time, because that shit, I eat that shit. I love that shit. That shit makes me happy. I love that. Okay? I don't like turning into that type of monster, bro. I tell you, I hate turning into that type of monster, because then there's nothing you can do with me at that point. I hate getting to that point. But I love that shit at the same time. Is that crazy, or is that the Gemini side of me? I don't know. So I'm like, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so I'm like, y'all all bum rushing me and shit, and I'm not for that shit. I don't like that shit. So my dad, right, he told me, this is what he told me afterwards, but he was like, he was about to make a sandwich. He heard a whole bunch of yelling outside, so he looked outside and he seen the 2 cars pull up with all these people, and then he see me and Marlon. So he hop out, come out the house, right? And he like, what the fuck going on? Then my brother come outside. Oh shit, my hair is all over the place. My brother come outside too, or whatever. And, you know, everybody trying to figure out what's going on, this, that, and the third. I noticed that while I'm arguing with my aunt and my cousins, that Stubby's sister, she hops in her car and she leaves, right? I mean, not Stubby's sister, shit. Stubby's girlfriend hops in her car and she leaves. But I didn't pay it no mind. I was like, okay, well, maybe she's just fucking done. Like, she didn't say shit, but she came down here, so, you know, I figured she realized she has no purpose here, I guess. I don't know. So she leaves, and I forgot. Okay, yeah. Okay, so she leaves, and I'm still arguing with Auntie and her kids and stuff, and my dad's arguing too, and whatever it is, what it is. Still, Marlon not saying nothing. He's just standing on the porch. Marlon not saying nothing, and my brother not saying nothing. They just looking. But me and my dad are the ones arguing, because my dad trying to figure out, why are y'all pulling up on my daughter? 7 of y'all, 8 of y'all, however, pulling up on just one person. Like, what? Then here's what the excuse was. Oh, well, they're about to take me to work. 2 cars? Okay, though. Okay, sis, I heard you, though. All right. So, anyway, so that happens. So then, next thing I know, the girlfriend pulled back up, like, full speed. But before she do, I forgot. My sister was still on the phone with me, okay? She pulls up so fast, okay? She pulled up so fast, okay? She pulled up so fast and hopped out the car before she put the car in park. I don't feel like she had the car in park. She pulled up so fast. And that's what I be saying when I be saying my other story times, how people be like, oh, your family always this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. My sister always gonna pull up for me just like I'm always gonna pull up for my sister. I don't give a fuck who got a problem with it. I don't care. It ain't my fault that your family don't do it for you. So sorry about it. So anyway, my sister pull up, and they always go run into my sister first, because my sister is the one that they really usually cannot control. But we kind of switching roles now, because I'm so sick of motherfuckers. So, you know, it's a time for both of us now. So they go run up to her like, hey, calm down. She's like, look, don't tell me calm down. I hear what the fuck's going on, and now that I'm here, I see what the fuck going on. So what's up? What everybody trying to do? Like, what is it? Like, what? It's just my sister, and it's all y'all. What the fuck? So while all this is happening, Stubby pull up with his girlfriend real quick. The car don't even stop. The car don't even stop. Stubby, hop out the car, boy. Hop out the car. All right. You would think that he would. All right, I'm sorry. I gotta say, but you would think that he was stopping the car like Smokey was stopping his car and Friday, scuffing up his shoes and shit. He just got out the motherfucking car. All right, trying to rip his shirt off and shit. And I think he did rip it off, I guess. I don't know what all that was for. Anyway, I think he doing all that because he coming to fight Marlon because of the argument that we had earlier that morning. He acted like he had an issue with Marlon already. And I'm the type of person, like, I know that Marlon not go back down for no fight. So I said, well, shit, y'all men, if you want to fight, go fight. Shit, go. He go, what? Go do it. Go do it. Go do it. Like, I don't understand. Why are we arguing? Y'all are men. Go fight. If that's what you're going to do. So anyway, he hop out the car, rip his shirt off, and he's running into the circle because we're all like the circle or whatever. But like, I didn't notice that he was coming towards me exactly until he got pretty close. He was getting pretty close, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, he coming a little close to me. Yeah, okay, he's getting a little closer. he getting a little closer. So in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm about to knock this nigga the fuck out. I'm not gonna let him get no closer. But by the time, it's like it all, like Marlon was watching everything. That's why he wasn't fucking talking. Cause like he pulled me out the way so quick. He pulled me out the way, and the same time he pulled me out the way, Stubby had swung. If I was still standing there, he would have hit my ass. Okay? So Stubby swung, and so Marlon ducked it like that. So now they squaring up. They're squaring up. They're squaring up. Get all the way around the circle, and Stubby went to swing on Marlon. Whoop, missed, and Marlon, I think Marlon has slipped. Marlon has slipped, but he never took his eyes off of him, right? So he fall like that, but he never took his eyes off. He's still staring at him, right? So he slipped, he get back up, and then he hit him with the boom, knocked his ass clean out. Stubby went rolling to the floor, boom. And then Marlon just did him down from there. So while Marlon's beating on Stubby, my auntie and them, they beating on Marlon. But Marlon that shit. He like, shit, I don't give a fuck. Like, I got my eye on who my eye is on. So, you know, whatever y'all doing is what y'all doing. So, they trying to jump Marlon. But, like, I'm not letting that go down. I don't care. I don't care. Like, y'all not about to jump the man. It's a one-on-one fight. Back the fuck up. He came down here to get his ass tore up. That's basically what happened. In the words of my other auntie. He came down here, let him get his ass tore up. He came down here. That's what she said. Like, what? Like, what? Like, come on now. Come on now. So, you got me, my dad, my brother, and my sister. We out there, basically, back up. Let him fight. Let him fight. He came down here. Let him fight. Let him fight. So, after that, they end up getting up or whatever. And Marlon takes his shirt off and shit. Now he really ready to fight. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Guess why Stubby came down there like that? I'll give y'all a couple seconds. Y'all ready? Stubby came down there like that to fight me, yes. Because his busted wide back bitch girlfriend went and told him that I put my hands on his mother, which is my aunt. Yeah. She went and took her ass down to the house and told Stubby that I put my hands on his mother. And so he came down there to put his hands on me. Okay? Now, like I told y'all before, Stubby used to pick with me our whole entire life. That day was the last day his ass ever fucked with me again. Do you understand? That's the last time he ever fucked with me again. Okay? So, I'm going to just leave that right there. But yeah, y'all. That's the end of this story time. Y'all, please smash that like button. Smash that like button and subscribe. I got more story times for y'all. And I can't wait to give them to y'all. We trying to get to that 100 subscribers, y'all. So let's make it happen. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.